Ho ho ho,
There we go.
friends! Sorry, I was muted, and the lag. I don't know. I did. Am I not muted now?
You are not muted now. How about that?
Hey!
That's what I can promise you when you come here, is that you are not muted. It's about all I can
Ho ho,
promise.
friends! What's up?
Awesome. Dude, I am so happy to have you on. Thank you so much for coming on a second time, just for being a good pal, for being someone that I've been able to chat with. And yeah, you've made the holiday already brighter. I'm thrilled to have you here. But you know what, man? I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of worn out on code for a little bit. I feel like I need a little bit of a breather. I've been talking the ones and zeros for a little bit now. Do you think I know you probably have a whole React thing prepared? Could we talk about something else? Please.
I did. I had a whole thing. We were gonna talk about React 18, and I'm kind of a little disappointed to let it go. But
please.
I thought maybe you needed a gift. Maybe you needed like a pick me up.
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. Well, fortunately, I brought my big Santa bag. So
Merry
I got
Christmas, buddy.
Plenty of gifts here.
What?
Plenty of gifts.
The prop game is strong. It's so good. I love it.
Can we talk real for a second?
Yeah.
Can we talk? Okay.
We can
so
always.
I gotta shout out to all my friends here who have to deal with my inability to schedule all the time. So we have a little Discord. I attempt to do my best with the scheduling, but I am so bad at it. And so today I had this event. I've been working on a refinance for my home, and so they needed to do the signing thing. You know, the notary. They come to your house and they do the whole thing. You sign a bunch of papers. So this is how bad I am. I realized today that I had scheduled a 30-minute notary signing and a 30-minute hangout with you on stream for the exact same 30 minutes.
Are they in the chat? Are they?
No,
the notary?
They were able to come by earlier, but
good.
But
okay.
Yeah, this is. I was just.
I don't know if putting an emoji in chat counts as a notary signing. I'm not a notary, but I don't know. It'd be funny if you knew that I was a notary and this is why you agreed.
This is why we do it.
Hey man, we need some witnesses. Let's get chatted on this. That's amazing though. That's so good.
Yeah, I just anyone who knows me knows that is a daily occurrence. So let's talk about stuff. I want to help you and everyone here. Just look and sound better online. It's become incredibly important over the last 2 years to present yourself well online. And people ask me all the time, like, what should I buy what camera should I buy? What microphone should I buy? Like, et cetera, et cetera. So I have some stuff.
Awesome.
You want to dive in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. So this is my advice for everybody. I've come to kind of like a baseline right here. Elgato makes incredible products, and basically they're at the edge of like the consumer space. So if you want to get like as good as you can without having to futz with like I'm surrounded by cables right now. There's no less than 100 cables connecting to each other with adapters and all that kind of stuff. If you don't want that nonsense in your life and you just want to just get something that's going to be the best you can get, you plug it in via USB and it works for you, just buy all the Elgato stuff.
Nice.
Just don't listen to anything I said except for buy the Elgato stuff. So that should be helpful to pretty much everybody. However, let's talk about all kinds of stuff. So one thing that I did, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do this. I have always wanted to set up like a uses page.
Yeah,
that
I do too.
Wes Boss uses. Okay, so I just before I joined, I put some links up for a couple of the things. It's chan.dev/uses, and I have links and whatever to all these things. So let's talk about cameras first.
Okay.
I love this camera. This was the first webcam I got, and I think now they kind of there we go. Look at this.
I came prepared. I've got all the same props, buddy. I'm just
yeah. We can do like a little webcam 5.
Chat, pull yours out. Chat, play along at home. Nice.
I love this camera. It's not it's not stellar. right?
Mhm.
But like in a world where like like all of the MacBooks had a 720p
Yep.
webcam
It'll
and
still
whatnot.
get lots of people to go, oh, it's a really nice webcam. I still get that whenever I use it. So
Totally. This
Mhm.
is like I think you can find it, for like 50, $60, which it's still a lot of money, but
yeah,
the amount that you're going to get over, like so if you I think the new MacBooks might have a
those
better
are
webcam.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
the new ones I saw Ben Hong was streaming with one of the new ones. It's like, okay,
Yes.
that looks like a DSLR, or it looks like this. Like it's not
Yeah,
true DSLR, but yeah,
totally.
it looks good.
If you have a new MacBook, this
Yeah,
probably isn't going to do anything for you. But
got
if
it.
you don't, this is a good way to go.
Yeah,
Now the next level up I don't have, but it's the Elgato Face
camera.
Cam.
It's the
Yeah.
Elgato camera. It's the only one they sell, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think it's a face cam they call it. That is truly stellar. It's really great. It is a big
Cool.
upgrade over this guy, a huge upgrade over
It's like
pretty much all of the
200-ish,
built-ins.
right?
I think it's about $200.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I haven't owned it, but I recommend it just because people who have the same feeling about this, who have tried that, really love it.
Got it.
So anyway, so that's step one. The next step up is the Elgato Face Cam.
And just to put it on your radar for cameras, the
Yeah.
Alexis O'Hanahan, I don't know his name, but the old Reddit guy, apparently he's like in a new company that's making a camera that looks just incredible.
I've seen that. It looks
Is it
super
called
cool.
Polar or something?
Something
I
like
forget what
that,
it is. I
yeah.
don't know. Chat might know. But yeah. Chat. I've got an Elgato light right here. Elgato. Yeah. They just make. Oh, and the Stream Deck.
Super great.
The Stream Deck is safe in my buns right now. So yeah, it's
I have.
totally love Elgato stuff whenever I can afford
Yeah.
it. Nice.
It's so good. All of it is so good.
So this is the big step up.
Yeah, so this is the big step up. If you want to go nuts, if you want to go just like, maybe grandma gave you some a really nice Christmas gift this year,
Yeah.
and just handed you a handful of cash. This
As my grandma does. She goes under her mattress and just pulls out stacks of cash. Yeah.
Sony, like, I think the thing that I just want to say is like Sony makes the best cameras for content creation in the business. I have this one. It's the A6400.
Okay.
The one that and then I'm using it through, again, Elgato, the Elgato Cam Link.
Cam Link. Yep.
So that's another thing that kind of just connects it to the
computer,
HDMI to USB. Now, I will say this. So since I bought this, they have a smaller model that has all of the benefits. It's the Sony ZV-E10. They have terrible names. Terrible
they're not
names.
great. I don't know.
No,
Why can't they just
truly
call
terrible.
it like the Mustang or something? Cars are easy. Why don't I don't know why they don't give it cool names. ZVE105. No, I'm not gonna.
It's too much. It's far too much.
It's the Sony Ostrich now, is what we're calling it. It's
at what point
wonderful.
do they just like put the serial number on there and like you just like look
if you're
it up
in the
by
naming
serial
department?
number.
Shame on you. Get some creativity. Like paint a picture. Go do something. It's ridiculous.
So that, despite its terrible name,
Yes,
the ZV-E10 is very good. It has you're gonna get the same quality, but the cool thing is it actually has a built-in streaming mode, so you don't have to use the cable, and it's cheaper, and it does the interchangeable lens thing.
Cool.
It also has this cool product mode, so you can like do stuff like this, and it just snaps right to the
the thing. Really?
It's really cool. It's
Wait,
really cool.
It didn't do it though. Is that the one?
No, this one doesn't. Mine is the
other one. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I thought you were trying to show it off, and I'm like, buddy,
that's a bad demo.
Just a quick aside. Yeah, okay.
I think I have to get my face out of the way in order for it to.
Yeah, that's
Did it work?
That's what I. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mine's
well,
also
one
taught to find the face in the scene. So yeah.
Totally. So yes. So this is the big one right here.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. You want to talk about microphones? How much time do we got? How much time? Do we got
I'm actually checking, but
you're the
we are at least good for another 8. I have to check how much more.
Another
we have
8 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Oh,
yeah.
Shoot.
Intermission's at 1:50, so we've got 10 minutes, my friend.
Oh my gosh. I didn't put this in my bag. It looks like.
Oh, Santa's elves are kind of slacking.
They are very much slacking. Hold on, just one second.
How's it going, chat? I did notice Dave Latore, thank you so much. Angelo, thank you so much for the donations. And Polia, sorry if I'm struggling saying that, thank you so much for those donations. Really appreciate it. All of those are getting matched by our sponsors below. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. Samson.
Okay, I found it. I found it. That was good. We got a little sponsor segue and like, kind of like, future video promo there. So
and waffles and maple syrup just donated. I'll read that soon. Thank you so much. Cool.
I'll be not on top of it more often for the benefit of the stream.
I just invited a mess on stream so that I could read that. I'm gonna need time. No. So I'll stop.
We'll just put Michael in the part that we need spaces for. This microphone, I love this thing so much. It's really great. It's the Samson Q2u. It's what I recommend to anyone who's wanting to start a podcast, do all that kind of stuff. It is very cool because it has I found it to be very good at rejecting room noise. And so if you don't if you don't know a lot about your space, like you don't know how bad like the echo is, this is really good. It is really good at rejecting the room noise. It sounds really good. And I actually continue to travel with this microphone. So if I think that I might end up having,
that's cool.
There's been a handful of times where it's like, I'll be on a trip. Someone's like, hey, could you jump on this call with me? And I have this with me. I think it's like $50-$60, but it hits way above its weight. It's very good.
In my head, you were on a trip and all of a sudden like Kenzie Dodds is like in the chair next to you on the plane. And you're like, hey, quick podcast. And just do it. That's what I was thinking.
Kenzie Dodds, though, just the end of this summer.
Yeah.
I was on a trip and he was like, hey, you wanna host this show for me? I'm doing the next season of podcasting. Do you want to come on and interview me? And I said yes, but this is the one trip that I left my microphone behind. I had to buy another one. But anyway,
amazing that my story happened in a sense, but you weren't prepared.
I know. I lied.
So good.
Okay, let's see.
That's awesome, though.
This guy right here. So it's designed to. This is one I want to warn you about. Okay, it's USB. It's like easy or whatever. It's designed to look like this one, which is the one that all the like YouTubers and whatever Joe Rogan or whatever popularized. So anyway, it's supposed to look like this. It sounds like garbage.
Really?
It sounds terrible. It's the worst.
It's it's like a cheap like kind of it or
it's not so great.
Okay,
I don't recommend.
Do not buy the MV7 podcast microphone, chat. Don't do it.
Yeah. It sounds okay. It sounds okay.
It will end up in the garbage, and that garbage might end up in the ocean. So please don't buy it. Please don't buy it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want that in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So this one sounds better in my opinion. I did a whole like review on my site. I'll link it on my uses page. But I did a whole review comparing them, and so you can tell if I'm lying if it sounds better or not.
Anthony brings up a good point. He wants to look cool, and apparently that one will make him look cool. What's more important, sounding cool or looking cool?
That is a good point.
Is it?
I think they made this because people did want to look cool. And they assume that people aren't going to figure out that it doesn't sound
like podcast. They're going to look at the picture.
So if looking cool is more important to you than not looking cool,
then go with but have the cheap microphone behind it. That's what's actually plugged in, right?
Yeah, exactly. They do make one of my complaints with this is that the USB sounds fine, but the XLR sounds terrible. So when you go to upgrade later on, you sound worse.
Is the XLR the microphone cable? I don't know the terms.
Like this guy, it's like a pro kind of microphone cable.
I never knew what that was called. I just called it the microphone cable. And I've got one right here.
XLR, that's the one.
Cool.
So if you do get I think there's an MV6, which is you pay just for the USB version of it, is way cheaper.
Okay.
Get just that, knowing that the XLR is going to sound like crap anyway. Okay. And then when you can upgrade to this guy.
Got it.
Save up. Do it cheap, and then
Yeah.
get the one that you really
Yep.
want instead of the one that's the phony.
I think that's the best advice. I feel like a lot of people, myself included, go in and buy a whole bunch of stuff. You know, like I just bought a whole bunch of like rock climbing gear and I spent $2,000 and I hope I like rock climbing, right? Like, oh, and then after the first time, I'm like, I don't like rock climbing. I'm afraid of heights. What do I do with my gear now? Like that's what people do
Totally.
with podcasts and with YouTube channels and stuff like that. Myself included, like, I'm not judging anyone else out there. I do this too often.
Yeah.
Find out if you
And
like it first.
what happens is all that stuff just ends up, there's more trash
In the ocean.
in the ocean.
Yeah. All my rock climbing gear, I just threw it right in the Atlantic. That's what I did. I'm sorry. So we need.
It's something we've all done.
I'm doing this stream out of guilt. We have a couple minutes left. Let's keep the microphones moving.
Yeah. Okay, so let's keep going through mics. So
I just don't want you to get cut off.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, so I have.
Oh no, Amit is in chat saying SM7B just what I've got. Sorry, if you have the microphones we just took a big old poop on.
No.
You
Okay.
sound great. Oh,
the SM7B is awesome.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, got it.
I'm MV7. The M7. It's like pretending.
Good. So okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Still,
So
if you do have the one
SM7B,
that we just ripped on, stick with the USB part of it, and
yes,
it's fine.
Sounds fine over USB.
It sounds better than your laptop, so you're still ahead of the game.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, I want to talk about interfaces for a second. Interfaces have always been like a really tumultuous thing, especially like it's really hard to power like pro microphones like this. My favorite interface right now is, funny enough, by Elgato. They make this really cool interface called the Wave XLR.
Cool.
And it's super awesome because it has this really cool technology called Clip Guard inside of it, which prevents you from clipping in a really cool way.
So if I like shout all of a sudden, some things will clip me and I'll just go silent, right? Is that
No, it does even better than that. They keep 2 tracks internally. Okay. So they do the one at the gain you want, and then one that's like, I don't know, 10 or so dB below that. And then as you clip, it'll like switch over to the other one. It'll do this kind of like compression type of thing.
So like
super cool.
My normal speaking voice, and then we just won the streaming game that I'm playing because I'm on Twitch. That scream will be still not hurting my viewers. It'll be at the same volume around. Cool.
Yeah. So it's not gonna get that kind of thing that happens when you yell. Super killer. I love that thing. Totally recommend it. It's very easy to use, and for the price, it has a very good interface, and it has a built-in mixer. So if you're doing streaming or whatever, you can like mix in your music. You can send a different background music to Twitch than you do for your headphones. It really incredible.
That's
a lot of really cool technology. Handily recommend that thing for the interface, and it will support microphones like we've seen before, but then also pro mics like this.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we've got about one more minute.
One more minute.
We got to take an intermission.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's talk about one more fun thing. Okay.
All right.
Ooh, almost dropped my box. Okay. 2 more fun things really quick. So the Elgato Stream Deck, we talked about that. Super awesome. I love this thing.
Yes.
You can control a lot of Twitch stuff. I ended up
how I'm running this whole show.
Yes. If you're a streamer, this thing is super valuable. You can integrate with Twitch. I end up doing a lot of like workflow
even if you're
stuff
not, you can do shortcuts and stuff.
Yeah,
it's so customizable. You can open applications if you're a Photoshop user, Illustrator user, whatever. You can do so many kinds of fun things with it. You can post to Twitter on it. Like it's essentially just like a little programmable thing that you can wire. My coworker Lucy, who might be in chat still, has a thing because on Google Meet you have to push like 5 buttons to record the meeting, and so she's wired it up so she pushes 1 button and then a little macro does the rest, and we are recording. It's so cool. Great. So sorry, I just cut into your minute, but I will give you another minute.
No, that's fine. We can move on. One of the things that I did that was super fun, I joined a new team over at Chromatic who does Storybook. And I'm so bad with names, dates and names. I'm bad with both of them. So what I did was I signed mine up. I took all their avatars. I made them all little buttons. And so I have a Chromatic sheet. And so And then every time I press one of those buttons, it opens up a DM with that person in Slack.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah, so many things you can use it for. So we can actually just end it there.
Just a streaming thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, Stream Deck is such a fun
cool.
thing. If you like toys, if you like like just customizing things, if you're big into keyboards, I think you'll find a cousin here, right? Because like I know people who like use function keys to do lots of different stuff. It's cool because you can I have like 20 mini little LCD screens and I can customize them however I want, and you can folders. It's so cool. It's a little bit pricey, but if you're into this kind of stuff, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun.
Worth it if you do this, do streaming or this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and even for silly stuff, I installed a macro on it or whatever that it was a 1-button mute in Zoom calls, because for the whole beginning of the pandemic, it's like, this is a nightmare. Just one button, and it did it for me rather than having to remember their ridiculous keyboard shortcuts.
Yes,
but yeah, Stream Deck's cool. Yeah.
1-button exit call too. That is clutch, because how many times it's like,
all right,
like
have a good one, Michael.
You're like, see ya, bye. Go to my car. Oh, you're over here too. Oh, we're both over here. Oh, cool.
I'm just gonna close my computer now, just and hope that by the time I open it, you're gone. Michael, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for your donation. That is incredibly generous, my friend. Chat, can we get a big round of applause?
Up.
Dude, I genuinely appreciate it. And thank you to all of our sponsors for matching that, man. It's great to see you. I hope if I don't chat with you, I'm sure I will, but I hope you have a great Christmas and just a great holiday, buddy.
You too. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We'll see you around.
Thank you, my friend.
Enjoy the rest of the day, everybody.